What is up, Storm Chasers? I have a story we need to get into, people. This is an exclusive. As you guys know, I have sources everywhere from sea to shining sea. And you know, when things pop off, these sources will hit me up and say, look, Storm, this is the tea. This is what really happened. This is what they said. Don't believe this, or this is the truth, whatever. All right. So let's get into the Gilbert Arena's little fiasco. Okay. All right. So first things first. All right. Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young went viral over this little conversation they had. I believe it was on Gilbert's podcast where Gilbert was throwing shade towards Saucy Santana. Let's see if I can find the actual one. Okay, if not, hold on one sec. So what had happened is that Nick Young and Saucy Santana apparently were on the newest season of College Hill together, right? So College Hill, it hasn't come out yet, by the way. BET Plus, BET, wherever that show is aired on. I still don't understand why College Hill is bringing in celebrities. It has been as celebrities, no shade to y'all, but celebrities that are definitely over the hill to put them in college. Why not just get some actual college students and let's follow them on campus? I don't know. Just my thoughts, just my ideas. But anyway, all right. So Nick Young, who is a retired basketball player, got cool with Saucy Santana, and this was their little interaction.
That's your dog. Hell no. Come on, man. No, not this. This.
Yes, that. Yeah. The rapper.
That ain't no rapper. That ain't no rapper. Stop it. No, Nick, come on, dog. That was your roommate?
Nah, hell.
That was your... Is that why you got the Tic Tacs now? That was your room? Oh, come on, dog.
Becky turn the bitch up.
Oh, come on. This the one. Oh, my God. Come on. This was your...
Subscribe and get in the comments and let me know if
right.
you think Gilbert Arenas was...
All right. So, as you guys saw, Nick Young and Gilbert was having a conversation about the show, and Nick was like, yeah, you know, Tamar Braxton was on there, and Claudia Jordan was on there, and I got cool with Saucy Santana. And Gilbert said, Saucy? Who was that? And then looked him up, and apparently looked up a video of Saucy twerking, and then you saw what you saw. Now, I'm going to say this. No shade to Nick, and, you know, no shade to Gilbert, but I feel like when you are secure in yourself, and you're, shout out to Monty Brown TV, thank you so much. When you're secure in yourself and your masculinity and you're secure in your sexuality, all that extra shit they was doing about Saucy Santana was definitely unnecessary. They in the NBA, they've been all around the country and all around the world. They in that the elite, certain, well, not the elite, but they're in Hollywood. They understand and know that trans people and non-binary people and gay niggas in wigs and gay niggas shaking ass is nothing new. Okay? He knew who and what Santana was. But Gilbert was trying to bait Nick Young into dragging Saucy. And Nick started off kind of halfway defending Saucy, and then by the end of that video, because, you know, Gilbert is the OG, and ultimately, you know, Nick was going to succumb to the OG. He wasn't dragging Saucy, but just kind of laughing along. Okay, all right. Two grown-ass men low-key defending their sexuality while gossiping? I still don't understand why all these athletes want podcasts, why all these athletes want to talk hot topics. Now they want to gossip too, but they're so fucking straight, but they want to gossip too. Anyway, so of course the internet was dragging Nick and Gilbert Arena. So Gilbert went over to this girl, I think her name is Melanie, went over to her show, and let's listen to that. Let's listen to what he had to say here.
He said it's like water. What did he say that?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
Stop. No. Stop. Stop.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not rolling, bro. No.
I mean, all I'm saying, if I had to rate between who's better, him I'm trying to see if him or Megan Thee Stallion.
Stop, man.
I don't know who I'm gonna throw my dollars to, dog. A good show is a good show.
But you know, I just want to say, you know,
look, it threw me off.
It
right?
did. I know it's gonna throw you off. That's why I said
I've never seen somebody with nails and the beard. That was the
Yes,
part.
you
It just threw me. It threw me off, and then when I hit the video, twerk.
Did you like it?
Damn.
You like the twerk video?
He said it's like water. What you say that?
But hey, Sauce, listen. I got rules. You listen. You can't talk.
No.
And you can't look at me. If you look, I got 100 those. I got the
Where does money come from?
I got the honeys. Listen, I don't mind. I don't know if you dealt with it. I don't know if Nick, is that what you was doing, dog?
I was like this.
He was like this.
I was leaving it.
He was leaving it on the dresser. Hey, Saucy, I be in there like this. Yeah. Shaking my nigga. Can you say that? Is that
Nah, stop.
You can't do that?
Nah. No. What you doing with all this money, man?
No, I'm saying, how are you supposed to get a lap dance from the dude and you street?
You gotta sneak it to him. You gotta be like this. You gotta say, you see that right there?
You see that? you see that right there? That's all you player. You can't laugh. See, that's why you got in trouble.
All right, I'm done.
It was a good show.
Now, as you guys heard, what Nick, damn, why did the camera do that? What did Nick say Gilbert said about Saucy's twerking video about the buttocks? I don't know why the camera all of a sudden want to move. Nick, Gilbert said that Saucy Santana ass was moving like water. And they joking about how you throw money at the nigga, how you get a lap dance from nigga. Anyway, on one hand, you know, yeah, they could definitely be joking. They, you know, Gilbert is one of those people that definitely don't give a fuck. He's going to just say whatever he wants to say. I don't know what's going on with Nick Young and why he looks like he's been embalmed. I don't know what's up with that. But nonetheless, all of this joking and cracking is apparently for a reason. Let's keep listening.
You can't. All I'm saying is, it was twerking just a little bit better than Megan Thee Stallion. Kind of caught me off guard. So like, wait, I had to double back to make sure it's the same person. That's it. You can't. All I'm saying is, it was twerking just a little bit better than Megan Thee Stallion. Kind of caught me off guard. So like, wait, I had to double back to make sure it's the same person. That's it.
All right.
So, Gilby, we're going to make this real quick for you since motherfuckers act like they don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what the fuck was funny when you talking to motherfucking Nick. You laughing. Oh, ha, he your homeboy. He not a rapper. Bitch, I am a motherfucking rapper. That's how I make most of my motherfucking money, bitch. You better check in with your niece, your nephew, your grandma, your mama, bitch, your daughters. I don't know what the fuck you got. I don't know who the fuck you is. Bitch, tap the fuck in. Bitch, you can find a whole lot about Saucy Santana. Bitch, second of motherfucking all, I know you about to go jack your motherfucking dick to that twerk video because you put it up too many motherfucking times on the motherfucking camera for you to be so hee motherfucking ha. Bitch, you keep washing this ass, and I know it's like motherfucking water. You'll enjoy that later. And motherfucking Nick, stop motherfucking playing with me, bitch. All that motherfucking giggling, get in the motherfucking field. About me.
All right. So Saucy, check this shit. And one thing about Saucy don't have a problem checking a nigga, and I guess because Saucy got the hands to back himself up as well, so he really can go toe to toe with these niggas in a way that other trans and non-binaries and maybe other twinks can't. Okay, Nick really didn't do anything wrong. He was just acting like a little giggly girl. It's always interesting how men act and carry themselves around other men. Like if you remember the interview with Funny Marco, Southside 808, I think that's his name, with all the tattoos on his face, he was acting normal with Funny Marco. And then as soon as Herbert came in, all these fucking Herberts and Gilberts, as soon as Herbert came in the room, G Herbo came in the room, then he turned up because he got to perform for his bro, for daddy. He turned up. Keep telling you, ladies, these niggas don't give a fuck about what you motherfucking ladies think. They care about what the homies think. More about what the homies think. Okay? So with that being said, a little birdie, sent me some info and said that back when Gilbert Arenas was in the NBA, he definitely frequented and loved him some T-girls, all right? Apparently, a lot of the NBA players love T-girls, and a lot of them, actually just love gay men. It is what it is. They keep it on the low, and they do it on the side. But let me tell you, so apparently, hold up, and bring it up. Gilbert Arenas used to bring his little booze to the Beverly Hills Hotel. Now, the Beverly Hills Hotel, we've definitely brought up this hotel on the channel before. This was where Diddy used to stomp the fuck out of Cassie and, send her there to go heal and nurse her wounds like, he was Ike jumping on Tina, right? Dwight Howard, and on and on and on. The straight up hideout hotel. So back in the day, Gilbert would definitely take a lot of his T-girls to the Beverly Hills Hotel to do his thing. He was definitely dating two semi-famous T-girls. One of them is, well, I can't say who it is. Let's just say this. They were semi-famous in the early to mid 2000s. And one of them now, let's just say she's a nail tech currently. Okay? She's a nail tech currently. So, don't you all remember this gun incident that that Gilbert Arenas had back in 2009? Don't y'all remember? I can't give too many details because I don't want to give the source away, but just know they were semi-famous in the mid 2000s. One of them is still very famous now, and let's just say she's a nail tech, but kind of read in between the lines. Okay. Now remember back in 2009 when Gilbert got into it with I think his name was Javaris Crittenden, whatever. Don't y'all remember? They both talking about they had guns, and Gilbert came in the locker room with 4 guns and, got suspended and was convicted of felony gun possession. Let's go over to Vlad TV where he talks about it. Let's talk about it.
Because at one point you were suspended indefinitely without pay until the investigation was complete.
Uh-huh.
And then, you were charged on January 15th to the felony of carrying an unlicensed pistol outside a home or business. Well, you and Crinton were both suspended for the rest of the season after meeting with Stern.
Yeah, after meeting with him.
Yeah. You wrote a letter to the Washington Post apologizing, because you let the kids down.
Mm-hmm.
And on March of that year, you got convicted. And you got 2 years probation and 30 days in a halfway house, which they're saying is a little bit unfair.
They did Gilbert dirty too. White guy didn't give black ass Gilbert a motherfucking ring light. Why does Vlad do this to the black folks, knowing good and damn well black folks need extra light? Is Gilbert supposed to be fading into the background? Now we know that the only reason that Gilbert got with Laura Govan is because he was hoping to produce children that look nothing like him, only to get 4 motherfucking kids that look just like him. I'm not showing the video. You just get the point. He is fading into the background. Fading into the background. You mean to tell me Vlad didn't have no extra ring lights in the closet? You mean to tell me they couldn't even put up a light on somebody's cell phone in the closet? Yes, Laura Govan was with Shaq. She absolutely was fucking Shaq. Yes. Remember when he made fun of Lupita? Yes, he don't like dark-skinned women. He wanted to get rid of his dark skin through Laura Govan's womb. But he, like most niggas, was, either fucking or sucking during biology in high school and didn't understand that somebody that's half black and you black is still gonna create black. And if he really wanted light bright, he should have just really got white, not half black. But anyway, this ain't the point. This ain't the point. This ain't the point. This ain't the point. The point is, golly, they did Gilbert dirty. Fading all the way into the background. Wow. Not even a ring light. How tragic.
Unfair. Yeah, I know
in terms of
fuck
similar
yeah,
stuff.
that was unfair. Fucking 2 years probation and fucking 30 days in a halfway house, and the only thing I did was claim that they're mine.
Right.
I just said they were mine. I didn't say I fucking bugged them shits.
Right, because Creighton received a year of unsupervised probation, and then if you compare it to, like, for example, Delonte West, who was caught with a whole bunch of guns, just had 8 months of home detention, 2 months of unsupervised probation, 40 hours community service.
All right, so nonetheless, that was the gun incident in 2009, and so the story that was told to the public was that, hey, the fellas got into it about money. They were gambling, right? In an excerpt describing the incident, Butler recalled it began over a dispute on the team plane after Arenas pocketed $1,100 Crittenden felt he owed him after a card game. Antoine Jameson had to restrain the two, though they continued to argue until the plane landed. Okay? And this was the exchange, allegedly. I'll see your ass at practice, and you know what I do, Gilbert said. What the you mean? You know what I do, replied Javaris. I play with guns. Well, yeah, I play with guns too. And when they got in the locker room, they both came with their guns. Now, listen. Do y'all really think they was arguing over $1,100? These are NBA players. Do y'all really think they was arguing like this and brought multiple guns to a locker room over a card game? Over $1,100. According to my source, it was not about the money. That was a story that their publicists decided to feed to the press. It was actually about a trans girl, and one in particular that is still very, very famous to this day. They were arguing over her. They were possessive over her. Apparently, even when it comes to this lifestyle, even when you live in it secretly, the straight men are still very territorial over their favorite bottom or their favorite trans girl or whatever. They still have their favorites, and they're still very territorial. They was messing around with the same one, and that's what they really got into it about. So, at the end of the day, all the smoke that Gilbert had for Saucy, just the jokes. It really wasn't smoke, but it was jokes. And Gilbert still has a right to make jokes. It's his, it's his channel. But at the end of the day, when you start talking like that, man, people start coming out with tea. Allegedly. I'm curious to see who will talk the twerking comment that he made. Listen. I'm not saying no names. I can't confirm nothing. I'm just letting you know what was told to me. All right. Any final comments before we get up out of here? Any final comments? Alleged who? Allegedly. That's who alleged who. Allegedly. Oh, everybody naming names in the chat. I'm not saying nothing. Do you believe it? What I either believe or don't believe doesn't matter. But what I will say is that nothing surprises me when it comes to the entertainment business. Nothing does. Love Jones, you know how they get down. Come on now. No Gil Chisholm. We pull good. Not Gil being in the chat. Gil, this is what was told to me. Allegedly, bro. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reporting the news. Thank you for the $20, though. Yes, Gil's in the chat. He said we did not get into it over no nigga bitch. That's fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Shout out to Gil though. That's funny as fuck. At least he said $20 to cuss me out though. When Johnson came on, she just told us to go to hell. She ain't send us no money when Johnson came on. Any other comments, people? We're gonna call it a day. Why is he? Well, that's something you gotta ask Gil. That's something you gotta ask Gil. They really be watching, of course. His name is in it, so of course. He ruthless and has no mercy. I'll get told off for $20. You heard me? Listen, send me the money. Gary is hilarious. Gil is hilarious. He said, "Nigga, he said, you really think we got to do it over nigga, bitch? Listen, this is what the people are saying. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Gil. This is kind of what happens when people speak on a community. Just saying. Even just joking, people start. Nah, I slept with him in such and such in 2005. Oh, okay, damn. All right. Allegedly. My dog Agent Zero ain't no fruitcake. Monty Brown said I ain't believing that shit. All right, let me ask y'all this before we do. What story do y'all believe more? This story that was given to me about Gil or the Meek Mill shit? Now I'm just curious. Just out of curiosity. He said it's all love. Trolling is my thing, so get them numbers up. I'd rather this than cancel. Listen, Gil, thank you for just having a good fucking sense of humor. Thank you for having a good sense of humor. That's all I got to say. Shit. They said Meek. Oh, y'all believe the Meek one more. Oh shit. Okay. Do y'all believe the Meek audio more? Damn, everybody's saying Meek. Damn. Well, we gonna leave that this. We're gonna leave that there. And the camera going out of focus. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Gil for coming, dropping $40 on us, and just having a good sense of humor. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you all later. We're gonna play the outro and be up out of here.
It's storm.